Very good morning, students. Welcome back to your English class. Children, today we will see the last part of our lesson, Marching to Freedom. But before moving further, let's revise what we have learned in our previous class by answering the given questions. The first question is, why were Gandhiji and some people from ashram going to Dandi? Answer is, Gandhiji and some people from ashram were going to Dandi to make salt from seawater. Second question is, why did they want to make salt? They wanted to make salt because high tax was being collected by the British on salt even from the poorest person, and that was not right. Third question is, what did Gandhiji ask the British to do? Gandhiji asked the British to stop the tax. Fourth question is, did the British listen to Gandhiji? No, the British didn't listen to Gandhiji. And our fifth question is, why did Gandhiji decide to walk all the way to Dandi rather than traveling by bus or train? So, what is the answer? Yes, if he walked all the way, the news would spread and more people would join him. Now, children, let's see the last part of this lesson. Now, children, look at the first line on page number 47 of your textbook. Children, as we know that Dhani eagerly wanted to go to Dandi with Gandhiji, right? He asked his father, but his father replied that he could not walk so far. So Dhani decided to ask Gandhiji. Now let's see what happens. The next morning, as the sun came up, Gandhiji went out for a walk around the ashram. Dhani and Binni followed him. So it was the next morning when Gandhiji went out for his morning walk. Dhani and Binni also followed him. Finally, Gandhiji headed back to his hut. Children, underline the word headed back. This is the phrase. Headed back means returned back. So, after his walk, Gandhiji returned back to his hut. He sat down in the veranda. Veranda, the meaning of this word is given in your textbook, an open area with a roof built in the front or onto the side of a house. Veranda or porch, you must know, that is the place in front of your house, that is veranda. Okay, so Gandhiji sat down in the veranda and called out Dhani. Come here, child. Dhani ran up with Binni skipping along. So, as Gandhiji called out Dhani, Dhani happily ran towards Gandhiji and Binni followed him. Skipping means hopping or bouncing, as rabbit, deer, they jump. So, their jump is called skipping or hopping. So, goat also jump in the same way. So, Binni also ran along Dhani. What's your name? Dhani, Gandhiji. And this is your goat? Yes, Gandhiji. This is my friend Binni, who gives the milk you drink every morning. I take care of her. Dhani said proudly. Proudly means he said this all with pleasure. Can I come with you to Dandi? Dhani asked nervously. While asking, Dhani was afraid as he asked that, can I come with you to Dandi? And he was nervous while asking this. Children, nervously means in a worried or frightened way. So on this, Gandhiji smiled and said, yes, you can. But there is a problem. If you go with me, who will take care of Benny? After walking for so long, I will become weak. When I come back, I'll need to drink lots of milk to become strong again. So, Gandhiji politely said to Dhani that yes, if you want to come with me to Dandi, you can come. But who will take care of Benny? And after walking from Dandi, yes, after coming back from Dandi, I will become weak and I will need lots of milk to drink to become strong again. So, who will give me lots of milk? So, on this, Dhani said, you are right, Gandhiji. Binni eats only when I feed her. Yes, Dhani was one of the boy who takes care of Binni, and Binni eats only when Dhani give her food. And saying this, Dhani lovingly stroked Binni's head. Children, stroked means to move hand gently over something. So after saying this, Dhani lovingly moved his hand on Binni's head. Exactly. So will you stay in the ashram and take care of Binni for me? Yes, Gandhiji, I will, said Dhani. Now Dhani got ready to stay in ashram and to take care of Binni. And Binni and I will be waiting for you, Gandhiji. Now, Dhani understood everything. Yes, children, here we have completed this lesson. I hope you have enjoyed the story. This story is written by Subhadra Sen Gupta. Children, what did we learn in the story? We have learned that we have the right to protest politely against anything that we think is wrong. But we must not disrespect, hurt, or harm anyone. As Gandhiji protested against the bad decisions of the British government, he did so peacefully. He spoke politely to people even if they did wrong. Children, here is the homework for you. You have to underline the hard words and write in your rough notebook for 2 times and learn the meanings. See, two extra meanings are given over here. Headed back means returned back, and stroked means moved hand with gentle pressure over something. And you have to read the lesson thoroughly. Okay, thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.